Greetings, friends. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope you're feeling well. I hope your January's been good. I would love to show you our winter decor or January decor. I have been enjoying it with Norm for the entire month. I just have not really found the time to get it just right to make a video to show you. I've been slow and I apologize for that. I just thrifted these two vintage votives in red. They're just beautiful. They are not flash, they're real. I found them up north of us in St. Cloud, Minnesota area, and they were marked 89 cents each. I was thrilled at that. But when I went to check out, she said, "Oh, Christmas. I'll take the discount off that." And I thought, really? They weren't in the Christmas section. The Christmas section was way over, and they were putting all that stuff away. I didn't find anything in the Christmas area, but this was in the votive area. So I thought, okay, well, if that's what you think, that's fine with me. So I get home and I see she charged me 18 cents each for them. And Norm said, "Oh, you ripped them off, huh?" I felt kind of funny, but I got to pulling the sticker off to wash them, and here both the stickers said Christmas. So he said, "Oh, well, that's good. You didn't rip them off then." No, I didn't. But I had these really pretty candlesticks for, quite a few years now. They were also thrifted. That's where I buy all my candlesticks. And I don't know what I paid for them, but it was really nice finding a pair. I think they're just beautiful. They do look vintage to me. I know what new candlesticks look like. I can see the difference in the ones that I have thrifted that look newer. They tend to be smoother. These look like pressed glass. This I just found for $1.99. Isn't that sweet? This was at Bibles for Missions. And it's just the hurricane top. There was nothing else with it, and so I suppose people didn't want it because they thought, well, how am I going to know what that's going to fit on? Which is true. I didn't know either. But I thought, well, I'm going to try anyway. So I do have a candle holder under there, and it manages to hold one of the other smaller glass clear votives that I have that I've used in fairy lamps. So I went to put this very narrow bottom it has, the hurricane part, and I went to put that over the top and it barely fit. But I'm thrilled. So it's got holly on it, and you could say it's Christmassy, but I don't think it's overly Christmassy. It's beautiful. So I thought it'd be fun to put some artificial cookies there and hope your company doesn't try to eat them. I'm sure they wouldn't. And I thrifted this fruit candle ring a long time ago. I was thrilled. I love anything that's fruit. I also found this lovely, heavier tablecloth, which is what I really like. It does have light green on it too, so it's kind of nice for winter. I hope that's not too busy looking for you. By the time you got dinner plates on it and placemats, it would seem a lot quieter. Up here, as I've shown in other years in my winter videos, I've loved to hang some of the pretty snowflakes. This one over here is frosted also. So let's go see what I did over here. I put a lot more milk glass back in the little hutch. I think it's nice for winter. I use it too for Valentine's decor. These are all thrifted half candle rings because I've cut them. I've had them for many years too, and all the votives were thrifted many years ago. They're looking a little pink. I wish you could see how red they really are glowing from the candle in that ruby glass. It's really very red. So this is looking a little more pink. This one is quite different. I really like it. It's so tall. And I love all that fruit and nuts. I just think that's very warm for a cold winter to look at. I decided to bring upstairs more of my little sweet little creamers and sugars. I'm so crazy about the patterns on them. They're beautiful. That's probably Fenton. It looks like a daisy and button pattern. And this is probably Westmoreland. This is one of my newer finds. Just was adorable. It is so small. I think they're so sweet. And I just found this cruet on the left. It is a small one. If you see that being more of a normal size one in the back, that could be Fenton because it's the now I can't even think of what that's called. Isn't that crazy? Hobnail? Yeah, I assume this is Diamond Point. Nice set of salt and peppers. Yeah, that's Fenton Hobnail. I'm not remembering exactly who made that one in the back, but I just love it. I think I'll put my light on too. That might help again. So you can see the pattern better. I love that one. I love the spiky, pointy top on it. Before I forget, I just thrifted at Bibles for Missions that gorgeous star serving plate. I don't know why the middle section they left larger from the point up there down to the bottom. It's a bigger section, but it is all sectioned off for serving something little veggies or pickles and relishes. I'm not sure, but Norm was very surprised, and as I was, that was at Bibles for Missions. And so when we went to Rogers Antique Mall, there's two wonderful antique malls in downtown Rogers, only 5 miles for us. So when he saw this second one, he said, I really think you should get that. It wasn't bad at all. It was well worth it. It might have been like $9. So whatever I thrifted that other one for, I can't remember. But let me show you these. I just found this one. That is Westmoreland with the grapes on it. Very small one. It was $9 in an antique mall in St. Cloud. And I don't recall who made that one back there, but that is considered a cactus pattern. Very cool again. Yeah, I love that one. And this one looks more like a quilted type pattern. I'm not sure what they call that one either, but I'm sure if you're familiar with milk glass patterns, you probably know. Some more hobnail, salt and pepper set. The other ones were Diamond Point. These are hobnail. So on this side, I love these. That again is your daisy and button pattern, but look at the handles on that set. Oh, they're so cute. I just love that. I hope it's not too washed out with this light on, but you can see my holly mugs that I decided to put in the background. And that's a little hobnail set, a little plainer on the top. So that is warmer looking without the light on. So that's a lot of cruets. But once you find like a number of something that you think works well, I don't know about you, but I try to quit. Like, I think I have enough creamers and sugars. That looks nice and balanced to me. So I'll try to go faster over here. I have shown this before. I got it for $6 quite a few years ago in Hutchinson, Minnesota at the Treasure Shed. I was thrilled. I found these in Elk River at an antique mall. They're new. They all came in a little cellophane package. They are rhinestones. Very pretty, very well made. I only bought 3 to go in the dining room here. I knew that's where I would have them, so there's just 3 hanging from the shelves, and all 3 of them are different. Thought that was very nice. And I did find this darling stag deer in a iridescent glaze. And I thought he was so sweet. He's quite small, and quite lightweight, so I thought he would be very fun to have out here rather than more glassware. I have shown you my different pieces of what I consider thrifted, because I try to be very, very frugal when I find some of these pieces in antique malls. Sometimes it'll be in a thrift store because there's just one. I love these little wine goblets. They are so sweet, and I don't find red ones very much. I love the red ones, but I only have 3. That one, they're all different. That one and that one. I've seen more of those. And the green ones are so pretty. So these are just some odd pieces. Pressed glass, creamer and a sugar. I just found the creamer just this month, and I've had the little, possibly that's a sugar, I think. Looks like a kid's set. Could be. And I think this past summer I may have found this green, beautiful green little pitcher creamer. Here's the only snowflake they had left that was shaped like this. The other one was much more spiky. And this one, they had a lot of these, but only that one left of that one. So you can see the difference over here. That one, more of a star shape in the center. I just found this adorable little deer. I believe it was at the Goodwill. All by her lonesome. She's so small, so sweet. Looks like bone china. Really nice. That's just a little art glass piece I've had for a long time, and I've shown these to you before in other videos. And just a tall, skinny base there. Down here, I've had these two candy dishes for quite a long time. I did show them in the living room last year, but since I started finding more of those gorgeous lead crystal fancy candy dishes, these definitely look off as far as the clarity goes. They are not as clear. I thought it would be very fun to put some of the mint M&Ms in there and my candy canes in here. They just fit. It just gives them a little bit of color. But all three of these have the same color of glass. They are not super clear, but they really do make a fun display. I love looking at that. Down here on the cart is maybe my favorite compote, at least for winter. It's just got such a gorgeous pattern on it. I don't know who made it, but I didn't look it up for you. It's so pretty. Whenever it's real jagged on top like that, they call that a sawtooth edge. It's pretty fancy. I just love it. And this is this, I believe they said it was a Fenton plate. It's quite large. And I did have it on the wall for a while until I decided to put up more of these little black vintage shelves. So I took down the very large plates that I had to make room for them. So this is more Thrifted fruit candle rings. These are very fun because they have strawberries in them. I just love the mixture of greenery, some very fine and some more, what is that, more like boxwood or something, those thicker leaves, I don't know, and pine cones. So it's really easy to just put a smaller piece inside the bowl and then put the bigger ring on top of that. And then this one is extra. The one on the top piece with that bigger apple and the two walnuts and orange or berries. That's a single little piece. What do you call them? I never remember what they call them. When it's just a pick, plant pick, you know, one wire and a small amount of something on a wire. Yeah, I guess you'd call that a pick. So I love that look. I hope you do too. I needed to put the blinds down because it is dark out now. It's like 5:45. Norm said he wasn't starving because he kind of had a late lunch. Same with me. I have found more vintage clocks. I still need to move that yellow one down. There was nails up there, as I've mentioned before, for milk glass plates. All up and over the curtains, I had milk glass plates. But I decided I wanted to look at old clocks, so I had a blast finding them all over the place. This is my newest find, and I just love it. It looks like a cutting board. It is a General Electric. Very nice. They've all been $20 or under, and a lot of them were from my brother. This was from my brother's house in green. That was like 12. The yellow one was from my brother's house. The red one was from my brother's house. The brown one was from Buffalo, Minnesota. I love it. I think it was like 12 or 14. I know this is going to make my video longer, but I've avoided talking about these for quite a while. And I just found that one very fun. It's a wood look, of course. The yellow was from my brother's house. I found the black one, very modern. I purchased the metal one with fruit on it a long time ago. The red one is working. It's new. Just love it. That's new. And that white one was from my brother's house. So I really haven't spent much. This is new. And it is working. So there's a lot of ticking going on around here. But that's okay. I love it. Last year, you may have seen a video we did thrifting at a very fun shop in Lafayette, Minnesota called Big Dog's Treasures. It is so fun. Very, very reasonable prices, but they are trying to sell the place. So everything has been 20% off. It could be even more as time goes by, because we were there last year. But I did find this adorable hobbyist snowman. I just love it. Very textured, and I know a lot of people have found this same snowman mold done in different colors. But I loved his splatter mittens and earmuffs and the olive green on the candy cane and an orange scarf. He's just adorable. A real deal. He's very big. And when I was showing the front entrance or upstairs, I could have had him upstairs, but I actually forgot about him. He was way on a bottom shelf with things in front of him, and I just happened to think of him the other day. I thought, what happened to my big snowman? Norm helped me realize where he was, because Norm kept saying, well, he's got to be here somewhere downstairs. So he actually, got me to look at one particular shelf on the bottom. Yep, that's where I stashed him. He's so cute. So this was a new find. He's all open inside. His eyes, nose, mouth, all his buttons, that's an open hole. And he was full of soot. And I honestly don't know if this was a Hutchinson find. I just can't remember, but I loved that he was also very textured. And somebody put a candle in him because he was just full of soot. Man, was that hard to get out. And it's still some in there. But I was tickled to find him, and this is a new find too, and I think he was at the Goodwill. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I left him there a couple times. It's by our house here, so, I've stopped in there often, and he was probably $5. Could be. I'll have to look. But he's signed on the bottom and hand painted. Just adorable, all carved out of wood. I think he is adorable. I was very happy to find him, and it's kind of nice that this very old one that many people have also done in other colors is an old mold. I think he has his hand behind his back. I think he has a gift in his hand or something. But he's so sweet. And I've had him for a long time. I love the fact that he's looking down. That is kind of odd, if you put him on a table, it just doesn't look right. So it's kind of fun that I can have him up very high and he's looking down. So that was very fun. This guy's just a little weird being in orange, but I still adore him. So I'd like to show you some things on the kitchen counter here that I fell for, and Norm has really gained an appreciation of mostly the old early American patterned glass. It's often called early American pressed glass, EAPG. I think they're both acceptable. Well, I wish that I could keep going with all these pretty pieces to show you today, but the video will get way too long. I want to start again with another video to show the kitchen and how pretty it looks to mix in the crystal or pressed glass pieces with some milk glass and some Pyrex and some of the pictures up here. So that's a quick look for you. Hope you will come back again. Soon I will be able to publish that video too, so we'll get things done before January is over with. So I want to thank you again all so very, very much for your kind support. I am very grateful for all of you new subscribers. Welcome, welcome. We are so happy to hear from you that you have subscribed. Thank you so much to our very, very faithful, long-time subscribers. You are so kind to write every time we do a video. We really are thrilled, and we wish you the very best. We hope your January is going to be not harsh anymore. We're getting way too much snow here, but a lot of the country is. So we're not alone, but we're all looking forward to maybe some warmer temps in February. I'll be having fun with Norm trying to figure out some Valentine decor for you soon. So until we see you again, thank you for everything. Norm says hello and see you later too. Bye-bye.